called NMN, which has a lot of colors and
Hello everyone, it's good to see y'all again. I know what you're thinking. Fiona, 2 streams in one day? You're crazy. Oh, you're right, I am crazy. I mean, honestly, I kind of wanted to do a stream here because it's kind of cool looking back at like where we were like 6 months ago, where one of my earliest IRL streams was here at Rimsky Korsakoffee House. Morning Dove, hello, welcome on in. I'm actually, that's kind of what I'm talking about right now. I felt that this is kind of special because one of my earliest streams happened here, I think like 6 months ago when I first started doing IRL streaming. We came here and like we were still learning how to do all the stuff, and it's kind of amazing like in that 6 months how much better I've become at like IRL and just streaming in general. Like I've gained a ton of experience. I've upgraded my gear. I think back then I only had barely 50 followers. I think I had just made affiliate, and here we are I just checked at 190, which is pretty dope. So I think just chill time, and we're one of my favorite cafes of all time, Rimsky Korsakoffee House. Let me backtrack. Absolutely, I loved it. I really enjoyed that Ren Fair. The whole forest aspect of it was big. I love Ren Fairs that take place within forest or like just lots of trees around for that shade. It did get hot, but not a big deal. But backtrack. Morning Dove, how are y'all doing? How is y'all's nights going? I know Morning Dove, it's really late for you. It's almost midnight over there. So though granted, I stay up till midnight or 1 o'clock, and that's usually when I go to bed. It's midnight or 1. So I can't say too much. You know what I mean? About to make dinner. Just saw the stream pop up. Nice. But yeah, no, I figured I had to stream here. I was like I said, this is one of my favorite cafes to come to, and as soon as I put my order in, I'll show you the menu, because it's so good here. I absolutely love the menu here. Like I come here every time I come to Portland, I come to this cafe, Rimsky Korsakoffee House. So, and Mr. Heffog also loved it. So, yeah, and I'll show you the table. The table is fantastic. I love how they decorate the table. It's awesome. But backtrack. What are you making for dinner? I just had a rice and curry, so that was pretty good. Don't have to walk any dogs tomorrow, so I'm staying up a little. Helping my neighbor out with weed whacking tomorrow. Gotcha. That's how I mowed my lawn when I owned a house, because like my lawn was so small. Well, it wasn't small, but like there wasn't a whole ton of grass, and also my yard was very segmented, right? So it was hard to move a mower around. So I opted to not buy a mower, and I just got a weed whacker instead, and I would just weed whack my lawn. So Brockner and pasta of Alfredo, simple yet satisfying. That's the way to do it. Sometimes you just have to go simple, you know. Hey, I'm all about simple food. You know, you don't have to look like an all-star chef every time, you know. Like, I like making spaghetti and just throwing in some sauce. Every now and then I'll be a little fancy and, you know, add a little chicken or something, but sometimes I just want spaghetti. Just basic old pasta and the sauce. Oh. Not yet. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Can I get the yeah, we'll do super cider. And all of them? Okay, then I'll just do iced tea. And then can I get the berries golden out? Awesome, thank you. No, we get it. Simple tend to taste better. 5-star meal, 70% presentation and 30% flavor, 100% backtrack. Whenever the subject of Michelin star restaurants pop up, people always, you know, like, oh, you know, why do Michelin star restaurants, like, why do those even exist? Like, they don't even taste good, you don't get that much food. And I'm like, because Michelin stars is more based on presentation than it is the actual food, you know? Like, and that presentation starts from when you enter the from even before you enter the restaurant. You know, from outside the restaurant, that's when the experience of a Michelin restaurant is supposed to start. So I don't go to them because I'm like, I don't care about presentation. You know, I want to eat good food and you know, and like, whatever. I get it. Some people want that. People want fancy, right? But we all can't be. Who's that character from Ratatouille? Oh man, someone help me out. Ego. We all can be Ego from Ratatouille. You know? Well, except if you haven't seen that movie, I highly recommend. Ratatouille is so good. Trying to quit vaping, it's hard. Yeah. I don't know if I've ever gotten addicted to anything. Like, I'll go through, like, times when, like, I'll do something or not for, like, maybe a year or two. But as far as being addicted to something, I can't think of a time that, like, I've been so addicted to something that I couldn't quit. Like, everything I've done, even if it was something I did or not of, I've always been able to just get tired of and quit, not do it anymore, you know? But yeah, no, I know a lot of people that can become problematic, and I wish you the best, Morning Dove. I hope you're able to quit vaping. You know, I've done a bit of vaping, usually just off of friends' pens, right? I don't have my own vape. I don't really smoke at all. I don't even do weed. I just do edibles, and I barely do edibles like once a week. So. Used to be a prep cook at one of the best restaurant bars in South Washington. Had a universal menu. The food before I worked there was all presentation, but I ended up talking them into making flavor a factor too. Ended up being the taste test, but it's worth it. Business doubled in 1 month. Nice. Yo, that's the way to go. Come stick for the theme. Menu was all over for that. What? That doesn't make it. That's goofy. That's goofy. Was like the restaurant itself just doing the theme for shits and giggles while trying to be like an everyone, you know, trying to please everyone in the restaurant? I'll be honest, I try to avoid those restaurants. Like, if I look at your menus, oh, thank you. Oh yeah, y'all, it's here. Get my chat out. Oops. Get my chat out of here and get y'all dipped. It's my berries golden off. It's vanilla ice cream. with raspberries. So you can see my raspberries all at the bottom. I love it. Oh, Mr. Hedgehog, he's excited. And then it's got an iced tea because they were out of chai. And I was like, well, damn it. Honestly, I probably could have gone like a hot chocolate or something, but I didn't want anything hot. So I totally forgot to show you all the menu. We'll get around to it. I'll make sure to show you all the menu before we leave. But yeah, this is a fantastic place. Let me, I don't have my backup phone. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna take a picture of this phone. It shouldn't shut down the stream, but
I'm sure he got asked from the organization from his home country.
there we go. We're back. But yeah, no, warning them. That's definitely a very good reason to quit. God, I remember when I developed this like terrible cough. And it's mostly a winter thing, right? Whenever winter hits, I have like a 50-50 chance of developing this really, really bad cough. And it sucks, because once it happens, it doesn't go away until winter stops, right? When it stops being cold. And I hate it. It's actually why I'm a snowbird now, because I don't want to go through that anymore. But yeah, it sounded like I had a smoker's cough. And people would be like, do you smoke? And I was like, no. I just developed this terrible cough because it's winter. So, but yeah, no, this is very good. It not only looks delicious, it is. This is actually like one of my favorite things to get here. Devilfish Public House, known for its bar ever since it had tap beers and wooden seating. Me and the head cook turned that place to the place to be. Nice. Are they still open? I presume when you say Southern Washington, you're referring to either Vancouver or Wada Wada. Those are the only two big places I can think of. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Ooh, all the raspberry. Oh, that was so good. I love it. I love it.
We confirmed that we were together super long before us.
Ah, gotcha. Year after that you went under? Yeah. It's... Now, did... Chahada Centralia. Oh, okay. I went to Centralia like 2-3 days ago. I went to a little bar called Insert Coin. Little arcade bar. It wasn't too bad. They had okay pizza. You know, I had a fun drink, and I got to play some pinball. I got some geocaching there, so can't complain. Uh-oh. I will say the way this ice cream is set up, it's a little hard to get the ice cream. So good. That is unsweet iced tea. Oh god. The southern in me just died. Oh god. Oh no, I expected a little sweetness. I didn't expect it to be unsweetened. Oh no. For anyone who doesn't know, I was born and raised in Florida, and I have a hankering for sweet tea, like really good sweet tea, like basically just give me a heart attack sweet tea, you know? So good. Unsweetened, ew, yeah, I'm with you, backtrack. I can't do unsweetened tea, no way. I mean, I'm gonna do it, because I don't really have sugar, but we're gonna do it. It's not so bad that I can't drink it. I mean, I drink tea. I'll drink hot tea without like milk and honey and sugar, and people call me a heathen for that. So, full moon tonight? Heck yeah! See, backtrack. We're the same on this. We're on the same page here. Hot bitter tea, but unsweetened is alright. I get that. Like I'll make a pot of Earl Grey and add nothing to it. You know. Give me any black tea, green tea, white tea. There's some herbals I don't mind. Herbals tend to dry my mouth out though. I'm not a big fan of herbal teas. So, Roy Boys, I think that's how you say it. Those are pretty good. You know, not terrible. But I have to get the right one. So. I make cinnamon tea and then it sits for 25 minutes before I drink it. Bitter with an edge, but unsweetened cinnamon tea just go, no. You need to make that tea and then you add in sugar while it's hot, and then you throw that shit in like the refrigerator for a day, and you pour that nice sweet tea. I'll get y'all back in the charger. There we go. My papa, he actually will make ginger tea, and that's pretty good. You know, I was like, all right, I can dig this ginger tea. It's not bad. Sweet keeps it smooth. Yeah. No, it's definitely like super healthy. That's good to know. That would explain why my papa has been drinking it then. Because like he's starting to have health problems, and you know he's trying to kind of reverse time a bit, you know. But you know, also with like, you know, their parents getting to the point where they're getting old, you know. My papa's kind of that age where he's starting to have to help, you know, basically my grandparents, who I don't really care to help because A, I don't really know my grandparents, and B, the ones that I do know, I'm cordial with them, but I don't really care. And then the grandmother that I hated, she's dead now. Yeah, I absolutely hated my grandmother. She was awful. But I'll be drinking ginger tea again this winter because I'm going to visit my papa, stay with him for a couple weeks. Arizona Arnold Palmer's. Nice. When you say, is that the Arizona iced tea company? I haven't had them in a while. Try to avoid caffeine. Yeah, same here. I try not to drink caffeine. I'll drink tea, but for some reason, like caffeine and tea generally doesn't hit me as hard, and I can try to just drink tea whenever. But like I kind of refuse to drink like coffee. I don't really drink coffee too often. I definitely don't drink energy drinks. Like I don't drink Monster. I don't drink Red Bull. I don't drink any of it. Like, that was my Navy days. I'm good. Like, I only did it my Navy days because I had to. Because sometimes you'd only get like 3 hours of sleep, 3-4 hours, and then it was back to work. You're like, bro, I need this to get by. Like 5-hour energies, it's tough. Ginger's anti-inflammatory, can lower chances of cancer. That's good to know. It's really good to know. Maybe I should start drinking ginger tea more because, my mom had cancer. I worked in the nuclear field for like 7 years, so my chance of getting cancer probably pretty good. Probably definitely higher than most other people. You know, because I didn't get like a huge amount of radiation dose in my time in the Navy, but I still got more than the average person in the Navy. So, caffeine screws my anxiety too much. Yeah. I have a couple friends who are the same way. They have to avoid stuff like that. So, I get that. Onions are good with reducing asthma issues, can also lower blood pressure. Well, good thing I eat onions. Everything I cook, like as far as like Filipino like dishes, like or curry, I always add in half an onion. I do a whole onion, but my pots are too small, and so I can't put in the whole onion. So I just save like the other half of the onion to add into like future soups and noodles. So, or sometimes I'll even put some of that onion into my rice as my rice cooks. That's pretty nice. I keep taking a sip from this thinking, oh yeah, sweet tea, nice. Nope. Not sweet tea. I keep forgetting it's not sweet tea meat. It'll be fine. So if you have a ginger drink with onions in the food, you will be super chill. Whoa. Then my papa should be good for years to come, because he eats onions and everything, and ginger drinks ginger tea all the time. So onions are my favorite food. Mine's just like the dude from the Big Lebowski. I don't need to lead the show. More fun to see where it goes. Nice. I'm gonna admit something to y'all. You're probably gonna give me the stare. Might get some unfollows here. I've never seen the Big Lebowski. I actually have no idea what it's about. I've never even seen any previews. I've never watched any movie reviews. I've never watched any clips from the movie. But I hear everyone always talking about it. So I know the movie by name, but that's it. Other than that, I don't know anything about the Big Lebowski. I know. People like shame. She did? Damn. Yeah, going back to those Discord nights. It's gonna be exciting. No more risking it for the biscuit. I will say, I liked it when she did do it on Twitch, just because like my phone and my tablet can run Twitch a lot better than Discord. Like when I try to run like Discord video, my phone and my tablet suck at it, and like I don't know why, and it irritates me so much. Biscuits and gravy instead of waffles. Whoa! There's no conspiracy here. We all know biscuits and gravy. Just they found that waffles was doing bad stuff and just revealed it to the world. We all know biscuits and gravy is the president. I gotta catch up on all this chat. I've not been reading up on the conspiracy chats, so I'll hop my ass into it tonight and catch up, because I feel like I need to watch it all.
Especially since, for me, I do not snore. The first many years,
So I did see that we are doing primaries, which is nice. This is so good. Absolutely amazing. I love it. Waffles got hell week, so it might be 2024 before they ever get to be president. No, Waffles already has a house named after it. Alright? Alright, Waffles don't need more than that, alright? Waffles just needs to be happy that it gets to be associated with Waffle House, one of the greatest restaurants of all time. And if you've never been to a Waffle House, you need to make sure that's on your list. Waffle House. I love Waffle House. It's so good. I mean, so when I say it's so good, I mean like it's not good. You just have to go. It's an experience, right? You have to go to a Waffle House. I've never been to a Waffle House. Well, I mean, the other problem is the closest Waffle House to Washington is in either Arizona or Denver. So I get up there very early. It's to work, not to get. Well, good news. Backtrack is Waffle House is open 24 hours. So whenever you want to go, you go check out that Waffle House. Oh shit. That went down the wrong throat. No, thank you, Fiona. You always have a good story to tell and you're so chill. Thank you, Morning Dove. I love to hear that. And hey, I'm glad that I get to see you every stream. Like I start the stream and you pop in and I'm like, it's Morning Dove. Yay! So I love seeing you here. You know, it's great to learn more about you. She ran down the street from me when they first opened in Canada around 2007. A Waffle House? There's never been a Waffle House in California. At least I don't. Oh, okay, no, I won't say that. I won't say that because maybe you might be right, and maybe they shut down. But I know the furthest west Waffle Houses, as far as I know, are in Arizona. But I mean, I can double check. But I'm pretty sure. Oh, they got shut down. God. Okay. Maybe California just wasn't ready for the greatness of Waffle House. Maybe they weren't dirty enough. There was a slight problem with Arizona's Waffle House. I thought the Arizona Waffle House were too nice. I was like I walked into one of them and I was like, this is too clean. I need them to dirty things up a bit. You know, maybe drop a plate, right? It's Waffle House, right? You don't go in there to be impressed with how clean it is. You just go in for the greasy food. Didn't used to be 24 hours either? What bollocks? No way, get out. Nah, that's not a Waffle House. That was someone pretending to be a Waffle House. Get out of here with that. I don't know. I'm pretty sure Waffle House gets half their business from like 2 in the morning to 6 in the morning. That's when all the drunk people come in and just order food. Because, you know, they just got done clubbing and they're like, I need food. My head hurts. I'm tired. And so they all go to 24-hour diners like Waffle House. Or I guess Denny's if you want to go to there. So. I gotta drink this, hang on. Don't say that's me, backtrack. Denny's, it's a Waffle House for people who can't fight. Alright? And waffle, the waffle and Waffle House, waffle is actually an anagram. It stands for "We allow fistfights literally every day." But for realsies though, I don't go to Denny's or IHOP. I think they're both inferior to Waffle House. I love going to Waffle House, A, because you get to interact with the kitchen staff, because the kitchen's right there, it's out in the open, you know. And I've heard some horror stories from like people who worked at Denny's and like IHOP of like what goes on in the kitchen because you can't see them, and some of the disgusting conditions. And people are like, when you go to Waffle House, I'm like, yeah, I can see them cook my food though, right? Like, it's not harder to pull shit off when people are watching you cook food in a kitchen that everyone can see, you know what I mean? So I feel like Waffle House, just by design, has a better quality control, you know? Like, you know, I can't get screwed over at Waffle House.
But yeah, I think it's I think I probably
Work 6 months in a Denny's in high school, never again. No free food is worth it. Yeah. I don't think I'm ever gonna work at a customer service job. Like, I've already told people, like, I would just get fired. Like, I would just shit on people so much. Like, if some Karen would come at me and I'd be like, no, go fuck yourself. You know, or I'd do something petty, like, hey, can you go check something in the back for me? And I'd be like, sure, and then never come back. Like, okay. You know, any manager who tried to talk to me and just be like, go kick rocks, man. Go pack sand. Like, you're not a supervisor. You're just a person of a title. Get out of here. Yeah, no, I couldn't work in a customer service job. I'd be so bad at it. Just because I hate interacting with people who do dumb stuff. You know, and like, oh, not necessarily do dumb stuff, but people who blatantly do dumb stuff for the sake of causing problems or trying to get free food or just, you know, a whole host of things. I'm just like, no, not on my watch. No way. Get out of here. You know? And I wish more supervisors would grow a spine and, like, back their employees, right? Like, just kick them out. It's not, you know, at that point they're not coming back, or they shouldn't. But it's kind of like the people who go to McDonald's and are like, oh, they always mess up my order, and I'm like, why do you keep going to McDonald's then? I'm confused. If they always mess up your order, stop going to McDonald's. Like, I don't get it. Either that or you're lying to me, you know? Like, either you like your order being wrong all the time, or you just, I don't know. So, that's just me, and I mean, right now I DoorDash, so, but that's not really customer service, you know? I kind of just pick up food and I deliver. Like, it is somewhat customer service, but it's more so like if I'm stuck at a restaurant waiting on like someone's order, like I'll send a message like, hey, your order's taking a bit longer than usual. I'll let you know once I have your food, I'm on my way, you know? Because, you know, sometimes people want to know like, hey, what's taking so long, right? Unless I know someone hasn't tipped me, like if I know it's a no-tip order, then buckets. Buckets. I'm not gonna. If it's a no-tip order, I'm gonna do the base minimum, which is pick up your food and bring it to you. And if it takes forever, it takes forever. But I'm not gonna tell you. So I can be petty. So I don't know. I'm gonna finish this tea. I'm paying for it. So. Oh God, never again. Oh, that was so bad. Damn it. I mean, it was iced tea. I can't complain, but it was real basic. It honestly tasted like paper. Yeah, and like I get that like I don't know. Like here in America, like not tipping is just not really an option anymore because it's so. The problem is a lot of restaurants know they can rely on people to tip, so why pay more money when you can get people to do your job for you? And DoorDash is kind of the same way. Like sometimes the base pay is enough to cover the gas. Like sometimes you just have an order that takes you like a mile or two. But you know, I've been kind of bitching about DoorDash having like 10 to 12 mile orders, and they still want to give you the base pay of $2.75 plus tip. And then sometimes people just won't tip you, so you get an order where someone wants you to drive like 15 miles for like $3-4, and it's like no. And so what I'll do with those orders is I'll actually accept them, but then not do the order. Like I'll take the order and then I'll go sit in a parking lot for like an hour. And then when they contact me and are like, hey, you're gonna pick up my food, I just unassign the order and hopefully they stop using the app. That's the goal, right? Get the non-tippers off the DoorDash app and send them over to other apps, you know? Just fuck them. So realistically, I'm doing DoorDashers a favor. I'm taking one for the team, you know? And the best part is, people can't come up to me and be like, you need to do the job that you're paid for, and I'm like, I didn't get paid. I didn't deliver the food, they didn't pay me. So technically, your argument holds no water because I didn't get paid. So you are correct. I didn't do the job, I didn't get paid. 100%, you know, and like, you know, I've worked out my own little system of like what I know is a good order and what I know is a bad order and what I know is an order that I have to take because if I don't, then I'm just tanking my acceptance rating, you know. And some people just don't get it, right? You know, some people, you know. And like the other part of it, like, is sometimes people just legitimately can't. Like they can't get the food because they might be disabled in some way, or they don't have a car and they live in the middle of nowhere. Like I get that, but you know, at the same time, all you can do is hope that someone's gonna bring you your order, knowing that you can't do it yourself. You know, right? That's understandable. And sometimes, you know, DoorDash will try to pair orders together to try and make it worth it, but it doesn't always work, you know. And yeah, I mean, one day, you know, someone suggested like you should take us on like a DoorDash with you, Fiona, and show us what you do. And I was like, maybe. I don't think it's that interesting. I don't think. I've heard there's people who have like streamed DoorDashing, but I don't know. It's harder for disabled people. Disabled people make a lot less money. It is expensive and I'm not throwing shade. This is just a 100% fact, and this has been confirmed by several of my disabled friends. But being disabled tends to be more expensive because you have to factor in accommodations for your disabled, for whatever disability that you have, right? Like, and you know, like some people, they need to have a specific temperature, or they need to have like certain like accessibility things, right? And so, you know, disabled just might not be able to. Isolated people that can, you know, and just, you know, and isolated people, they might not have a lot of money because they had to spend all their money just going to work and then spending the rest of it on like a place to live, you know. And so like I'm not gonna, like I said, it sucks. It sucks for both sides, right? They can't really afford to pay. I can't afford to take that because there's not enough money in that. And the hope for them is that maybe someone is getting off the end of their shift and they happen to be like, oh, I'm really going home in that direction. Whatever, I'll grab your orders. You know, it's an extra $4 for me to drive on the way to home. You know what I mean? And so that would always be the ideal situation. And I've totally done that. I've taken orders where I had to drive 12 miles for $5 because I had to go to that location anyways. I was like, oh, I have to go there anyways. Let's just go over there now. Fuck it. You know? And so I've taken those bad orders, but only because I had to drive these 12 miles at some point today anyways, right? And so that's the ideal for both sides, and it doesn't happen a lot. You know, there's no real good way. There's just no good way to satisfy both sides in this situation, other than just pure luck. So. Isn't considered community service since the amount of entitled people you need to deal with their own form of punishment. Yeah, oh, absolutely. You know, too many speeding tickets, too much working at Nordstrom's. 100%. I 100% agree. I think, you know, everyone, you know, and like, I personally don't, like, I feel the empathy. Like, I empathize with people. Like, I don't need to work it to know just how bad it is. I have enough friends who, thank you. I have enough friends who have been on the tail end of that bullshit. So, I can't remember. Y'all take card. There we go. I definitely like freelancing better than working for a big company, even though it's decimated. 100%, yeah. Same here. I enjoy, you know, the relative freedom of having DoorDash, right? The ability to wake up and be like, do I want to work at 9:30 today or 10:30? Well, you know what? Let's make it 11:30. You know. And like, and you know, freelancing isn't for everybody, right? You gotta be good at being your own boss, and not everyone can do that. So, and you know, at some point, I might, you know, stop van knifing for a while. I might stop door dashing, and I'll go back to the workforce. I have a buddy in the nuclear industry. He said, if you ever want a job, call me. Here's my card. I'll hook you up. I'll get you hired within my division. I was like, sweet, man. Hell yeah. And he was like, it's basically the same job he did in the military. Like, exact same job. You just take swipes, you do surveys. Oh. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, you too. Alright, y'all. Let's go ahead and show you the menu. Right, so I'll show you the table, right? Flip. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. There we go. Are we good? Alright, we're so good. There's Mr. Heffog. But look at some of the nice art on here, you know. I like this little cute art. Love coffee. Buy 10, get 1 free. I love the little candle thing they got going on right here. It's really cool. Love the little art pieces here, over here, more art over here, and then we got the Rimsky Korsakoffee House menu, which we have to talk about, y'all. Right? So the Rimsky Korsakoffee House, their menu literally consists of like 3 things, right? You got coffee drinks, right? So you got all your standard coffees. You got non-coffee drinks, so stuff like hot chocolate, chais, iced tea. Honestly, I should have gone to lemonade. It's probably what I'll do next time. You know, and loose leaf tea, right? All the black teas, Earl Grey, jasmine, green. You got herbal teas, right? And at the very bottom is dessert, which is basically the whole reason you come here, is to get one of these desserts. I used to get the chocolate raspberry full all the time, but I've kind of shifted over to just getting the Berries Gordonov, which is vanilla ice cream with raspberries. Because I think it's just way better. It's super good and I enjoy it. So, alright. Yeah, jasmine tea. It's all good tea. I love it. I love it. I didn't want anything hot. You know, after going to the Ren Fair today, I was like, I want something nice and cool, something iced. So, just to go ahead and wrap it up for the night. So, we are not, you see, constantly ordering hot chocolate. Yeah, it's the way to go. So, alright, well, I got my dessert, I did the tea, and I've paid. So, we're gonna go and roll out of here. I'm gonna go and end it here. We're not gonna walk, we're not gonna walk to the van together. I think, actually, you know what? I can at least show off, and then we'll finish the stream outside. So, come here, Mr. Heffel. I'll get y'all over here. Show y'all around real quick. Let me make sure I got everything here. Put this up. Yeah, so this is the Rimsky Korsakoffee House. We were at this like small table here in the corner. Right, but you can see like all the little like decorations. I love the vibe in here. Usually they have music on the weekends, but they have no music here. But yeah, I love the vibe up there. I love the decorations. So yeah, so normally they usually have someone over here playing music, like either the piano or like the guitar or violin, but they didn't have anyone tonight. So we didn't really have that, which is a bit of a bummer, but you know, hopefully next time they do. But yeah, I absolutely love this. And oh, I forgot there's this guy up here. What does he say? Everyone enjoy engaging in eating, entertainment, escape, enlightenment, euphony, elsewise exit. So that is what we are going to do. Let us head out of here. We come on out. And let's go and just give y'all a view of the outside. So this is the Rimsky Korsakoffee House. It is a legitimate house that someone bought and just turned into a cafe. And it's absolutely amazing. Like I said, I love coming here so much. And if y'all ever find yourself in Portland, I highly recommend come check this place out. I can't recommend this place enough. So, and with that, we're gonna go and roll on out. Morning Dove, Backtrack, thanks for coming out and hanging out. It was so good to see y'all again. Super chill stream, and yeah, I'm gonna go find a place to sleep, and I hope y'all have a good night, you know. And I will see y'all probably on Monday when I get back to Zelda. We're gonna go for a game win. Mr. Halfhog, come say bye. That's Mr. Halfhog's bye. He just shakes in the air. Alright, bye.